Hey, so a different kind of video today. Hand reveal. So, fun fact, I will be moving very far away in like a month. As much as I want to carry around all my old sketchbooks with me, I can't logistically do that. So, today I have a sketchbook tour video. Woo! Most of these are from high school. But yeah, enough yapping because I'm gonna have to go through a lot. Let's just get into it. This one. Let's go through this one first. Oh yeah, some good old Naruto OCs. This was just a theme that I made up. Oh yeah. I tried to do a manga page as well. You know, this is ripping straight off of when Naruto actually, spoilers. If you haven't watched Naruto, I'm not gonna spoil that for you. So yeah, anyway, that's just a rip off of something that happened in Naruto. This one too. Actually, let me get this out of the way. It's kind of ugly. This is not a Naruto OC. That's crazy. Oh yeah, this is the classic. This is Fumi. I've made a video redesigning her like last year or something. You're gonna be seeing a lot of Naruto OCs because I was obsessed when I was a kid. This one is me and my friend. After fighting, I'm like blushing, I'm sorry, and then she's like, I'm sorry too. This is probably like 11 to 13 years old. These are some hairs from my class. Ooh, this is an iconic one. Doing this drawing really like kind of solidified in my mind that I can really draw anything I want. I can like create anything I want on a piece of paper, and that's crazy. I didn't even finish it, but you know. Ooh, this is cute. This is fan art of Doctor Who. This is probably when I was older. Actually, I didn't watch it until I was like 14 or so. If you've watched the redesigning my Naruto OC video, you know that I was absolutely obsessed with Naruto, and I would absolutely make it other people's problem. Yeah, I would make OCs for my friends too, even if they weren't interested. This is one of those. Yeah, but everyone was a really good sport about it, and I'm very glad. This is Orochimaru. This is pretty sick, not gonna lie. This is another OC for my friend. I would be like, what color hair do you like? What kind of like powers do you want? I had a lot of fun doing that. I'm not sure if other people had fun, but I certainly did. This is from when I first learned Japanese, so all of these characters have color names because I thought that was fun. Ooh, some vent art. You need that as a 13-year-old, definitely. This one is an utau that I made with my voice. This is actually a pretty good drawing. Oh yeah. This is someone who I didn't like in class, and I made her basically Sakura. This is basically Sakura, except that she has shorts on and she has long hair. Yeah, I didn't like this person in class, so I made an OC for her, and I made my character beat her up. So, emotional regulation as a 13-year-old. I guess this is when I was younger. This is probably when I was like 11. Another attempt at a comic page. This is the girl who's basically Sakura, and this is a guy from my class also. And he summoned a giant bird. That's cool. Ooh, I actually tried to redraw it a few years later, and you can see there's definitely some improvement here. I think this is like probably a year or two after, which, you know, is a pretty good progress. Oh yeah. This is my character, basically a self-insert in the Naruto universe, and this is an OC I made for my crush at the time. I had a crush at 11 years old, and I drew him and me fighting. I'm not sure why. You can psychoanalyze 11-year-old me if you want. This is only one half of a picture. Actually, the other half I threw it away because I was embarrassed, but it was this same guy right here, and this is basically a recreation of the scene with Sakura and Sasuke when Sasuke was leaving the village, and Sakura's like, no, don't leave me, take me with you, I love you, Sasuke. And yeah, that's basically what it is, but in reverse, because like the guy is saying that to me instead because wish fulfillment. This is my friend's OC. She's like my bestest friend. We're still really good friends till this day. Look at his stupid face. Honestly, for an 11-year-old, you know, it looks pretty good. So these are the villains. They don't have any kind of personality other than evil, because of course. Oh, this is an interesting one because I redrew this a few times, and I feel like I should redraw it again just to see, you know? but this is the first one. This is me, my best friend, my other best friend at the time, and this girl that I didn't like in school. So the second drawing of that is this one. This is from 2013, 2 years apart. A pretty good improvement there, I would say, you know. And after that, I have this one. It's just from 2017, so like 4 years later. And I would say that is a huge leap in my skills here. It is a 4-year gap, so that makes sense. I think it's long overdue to get another redraw, so maybe I'll make a video redrawing these. Ooh, okay. This is Fumi and her mom. She has mommy issues, of course. I drew Kakashi and Naruto. That's pretty cute. That's about it for this file. You put stuff away. I think a lot of my art style is or has been inspired by Naruto. I feel like maybe you can still see it now, but definitely back then, my style was heavily influenced by Naruto. Next up is this one. This is the first book type of sketchbook that I've had. Let's take a look. Of course, this has to be a drawing of something Naruto related. Most of this book, I think all of this book is just drawings from loose leaf paper that I've transferred onto this book just to have a compilation of everything. If you see anyone with like ponytails like this, it's probably me. I identified with a girl in a ponytail back in the day. I still have a ponytail on my avatar, so you know, some things are the same. Ooh, if you guys recognize these kinds of drawings, it's because I'm pretty sure I copied off of Mark Curley's How to Draw anime book. I loved that book when I was a kid, and it really helped. This was also definitely from that book. Mark Curley also made a huge impact on me as a child when it comes to art. These look pretty nice, actually. I can really see the Naruto influence in all of these. This is the first time I got a Sharpie ever, and this is what I use them for. Oh my god, the state of this sketchbook is horrible. I clearly have not taken care of this very well. This is Miki from Miki Falls, a Mark Curley book. I used to watch his how to draw anime videos like all the time, or how to draw manga videos, so I have a lot of his characters' drawings in here. 2011 is only like 15 years ago. I don't think a book should age like this if it's 15 years old, if it's kept very well. But I don't know. This is just a random teacher kind of OC. This is Fumi. This is my first foot into character design. They're pretty bland and boring, I would say. But you know, I tried. This is definitely from Mark Curley's How to Draw Manga book as well. Talk about same face syndrome. Oh my god. This is a hijabi girl. It's cute. I don't know why I did it like this. Just combine it. Okay. This is heavily inspired by the Vocaloid song Kokoro, where there was like a robot and then a person who built the robot. I was very inspired by that, and this is why I drew that. This is something that I drew for my friend. She had like a story with the character Evelyn Craig, and I drew that for her. Okay. Ooh. I still think this is pretty cool. I don't know. This is from, I don't remember the artist's name, but they have a very distinctive art style, and I tried to copy it here. Some perspective practice. It's very nice. And then I don't think I ever, oh, wait. It's Hanae Tsukuyomi. Again, I was just learning Japanese at this point, so you're gonna see some more stuff like that where I'm like using katakana or hiragana to write stuff because I was practicing, and totally not because I'm a weeb. Next is this one. Ooh, this is nice. Yeah, I don't know when this, I think this is from 2014, because I don't know that I skipped from this style to this style that quickly. But yeah, let's just flip through it and see. Of course, you gotta have Hatsune Miku in any good sketchbook, you know. I believe this was for someone on DeviantArt. I tried making OCs. None of my OC drawings really stuck other than the Naruto ones. I would draw them once or twice and then forget about them. Ooh, Bottle Miku. I think this looks pretty nice. Bottle Miku was huge during this time. I remember every artist drawing it. Ooh, of course, there's an edgy, like, I'm a demon but also an angel kind of character here that's chained. Very, very edgy. Nice. I was also learning violin at this point, so there's someone playing the violin. These are the classmates that I was close to during this time. I remember most of them, not all of them though. It's been a while. Brunette Naruto. Okay. You can tell I was really into Vocaloid at this point. Yes. Ooh, so this is a fun little challenge that I did. I would put a playlist on shuffle and I would give myself the duration of the song to doodle something on this page until I fill it up. There's Psy here. Fua Fua Time by K-On, of course. Rolling Girl, definitely. There's some K-pop also. This is pretty fun. I want to do this right now. Again, this is like a robot and creator kind of thing. Oh my god, I remember drawing this and being so embarrassed because even this is like too scandalous for me. Like, I'm 13, I don't care about relationships. Yeah, I just do this because you know, it's not like I don't want to be in a relationship or anything. Ooh, this is one that I finished digitally. If I can find it, I'll put it here. It's pretty cute. Kyutomedo. I warned you about all the Japanese that's gonna be in here. Yeah, and at the back, I always like to doodle at the back. Let's move on to the next one, which is this. I think this is the first really big book that I had. I'm pretty sure I wanted to draw like other Vocaloids over here as well, but I never ended up doing that. Not really sure what this is supposed to be, but cool. I remember being 14 and being really proud of all of these drawings. I'm like, wow, I'm so good. Now looking back at them, of course it's gonna be like, oh, these aren't as good as I remember them to be, but I feel like you gotta appreciate your old drawings, you know. This is where I came from. This is from whence I was born, or however the saying goes. Yeah, if I hadn't gone through all of these drawings, you know, I wouldn't have come to where I am today. So I'm really glad that 14-year-old me was having fun in drawing all of these characters. Oh, this is a copy from a magazine or something. That's why it looks so nice. Just a girl sitting. I remember drawing this in a blackout. Actually, it was very dark. Yeah, I had like some candles beside me and I was drawing right here. Basically a real life recreation. This is pretty cool. It looks like a panel in a comic or something. I loved stuff like this when I was a kid. Heck yeah. Now this is another one of the utau that I made. And this was actually from me teaching someone how to draw in class, if you believe that. That was fun. Okay, next, continue. 2012, so also 13 years old. This was back when I was posting a lot on DeviantArt. Well, this looks pretty nice. I honestly really miss DeviantArt. I know it still exists, but it doesn't really, you know, it's kind of a ghost of its old self. It's just cute. I feel like if I was at this skill level today, right, and I post my stuff online on Twitter or TikTok or whatever, I would bet that there would be so many people, because I see this all the time, people shitting on kids drawing on the internet. And honestly, back then, I never faced that when I was a kid. And I feel so grateful for it, because the way people comment on kids' drawings nowadays, it's so disgusting, it's so discouraging. And back in the day, even with this skill level, there would be people who are in the same age group as I was at this time who would comment very supportive, very nice things, and it was like an actual community. It's just really encouraging to have some people that you know are going to be supportive of you. I feel like that's really missing in today's internet. Ooh, I remember being very, very proud of this one. I did have a tendency to color very, very lightly, so this is one of those instances. I definitely could have, you know, pressed on the colored pencils a little bit harder. This is me drawing, and then this is my little MP3 player that I would use to like listen to music while I draw. It's like a self-portrait. It's pretty cool. That's nice. More Usis. This is Aoi because she has blue hair. What is this, from Love is War or something? And that's about it for this one. So this sketchbook, I tried to do like a cover for it. There's Neji and Hinata. There's Rin and Len. There's Kyoteru right here. Kyoteru is a deep cut, but he's my favorite Vocaloid back in the day. These guys are from Bakuman. And then these guys are from Beelzebub, I believe. I'm gonna cover this up because there's a lot of information there, but this drawing is pretty cute. I tried to design a Sona for myself. Again, I identified with people with ponytails. Love is War Miku. This looks pretty good. I think this was a study of a drawing that I found online. No idea who it's from, but yeah, it's definitely copied. Fun fact, I live in a tropical country that doesn't have winter, but I do like winter clothing, so sometimes I draw it anyway. I remember this page, I wanted to do like 3 other male Vocaloids in this one page, but I never ended up doing it. This is a drawing of my friends' Sonas, let's say. This is a study from Bakuman, Volume 1, page 160, apparently. I'd say that looks pretty nice. Another study from Bakuman as well. I just love Bakuman's art style, so I tried recreating it here and then comparing it to how I usually draw it. This is Iya. I remember really liking this drawing, specifically the flowy hair. I'm not sure what's happening with her pose, though. It's kind of weird. This is another one where I wanted to draw like a big group of Vocaloids. I don't know what it was with me with wanting to draw a lot of Vocaloids in one page, but it's really something that I wanted to do and was not succeeding in at all. Sasuke and Naruto. This is Gakupo. I drew him for my friend's birthday. This is fan art of the Matryoshka girls. It's a little Rin drawing. This is actually really freaking cute. I love this one. Some random doodles and some Japanese writing. This one's definitely from my friend. And that's it for this one. We're making really good time. This is good. This is good. There's nothing in here. Ah, there it is. Okay. I think I just wanted to make my own version of Rin and Len. But this is really cool. Look at the little angle. The like down facing camera and stuff. You know, very brave of you to do that. This is a joke for Naruto lovers. If you know, you know. These are definitely from like a dress-up game or something. I don't remember what it is. Oh dear God. No. Okay, the drawing is not that bad. I am reacting to the fashion. Oh God, this is atrocious. This was back when I didn't know how to draw anything other than these types of clothes. We got t-shirt, hoodie, long sleeve shirt, a sweater, that's different, a hoodie, okay, and just a little button-up shirt. Kisame would never wear a button-up shirt. I'm sorry, 14-year-old honey. Kisame would never. This is the first one that I had a visceral reaction to. Okay, let's move on. This is another one of those things where I'm like afraid to make the colors too bright, so it looks really washed out. Kaito, this is nice. Again, with the big groups of Vocaloids, I was like into that. I don't know why, but cool. Can you name all of the Vocaloids in here? Okay, this is something that I did for an art exam, actually. Oh, I forgot to mention before, but this is when I first got alcohol markers. I still have the markers that I used in these still to this day. Somehow they still haven't run out of ink 15 years later. It's Prismacolor, if you're wondering. I had to draw every single individual pixel. I remember being so bored of it by the end. It looks pretty nice though. This is another copy of Bakuman. This is Yukari's version of, what's that song called? Bacterial Contamination? Yes, that one. This looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. This used to be my DeviantArt avatar character. So this is me with all my OCs. Some of them I've drawn once and never again. And some of them, like Fumi and Akara, they're like mainstays for me. And of course they are Naruto OCs, that's why. This is supposed to be a redraw of the one you saw before. Never ended up finishing it, obviously. Ooh, swatch pages are always so satisfying to look at. I love this. Next, this one. I was having fun with a white pen that day. This is 2013, so I was 14 years old. Ooh, if you guys watched an old video of mine, probably didn't, because this is back when I haven't gotten a mic and I didn't do commentary, but I made a video redrawing old drawings of mine, and this was one of it, but I finished this one digitally, and that was what I redrew. But this was the original sketch for it. That's crazy. It's Luca. It's pretty nice. Bunch of eyeballs. Of course, there has to be another big group of Vocaloids. This is pretty cool. Like the concept here. I feel like this was from a dress-up game too. I don't quite remember though. This is, oh, what's her name? She's from freaking Haruhi Suzumiya. This is for someone on the DeviantArt. Oh, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like, I drew with white out here. Oh, this is pretty cute. Ooh, this is definitely from like 2017 or something, where I came back and drew in my old sketchbooks. Yeah, that's definitely from way in the future. Next, more Kyoteru and Gakubo. I never really finished the sketchbook, but I kept coming back to it. So you're gonna see some drawings that are from years after when I first started the sketchbook. Is this charcoal? Oh god. That's cute. This is something close to the Malaysian school uniform for the guys. It's kind of like a brighter green, but it's close enough. These ones are from The Sims. There's Saitama over here. I think that's the best drawing so far. And then we have Mako from Free. That's Ray, also from Free. I remember actually being really frustrated with this one and just abandoning it. This is my OC Ivan. He's from a group in DeviantArt, like an RP group type of thing. Old roleplay groups on DeviantArt were a thing. That was fun. Ooh, this is definitely from the future. This is like from 2017, or yeah, I think 2016 or 2017. This looks really nice if you compare this to like the previous drawings. Ooh, yes, I didn't mention, but this is 707 from Mystic Messenger. Of course, this is 2. This is from when I wanted to redraw the Miku and Luca drawing that I did earlier. Ooh, that's cool. This one is from even further into the future. This is like 2020? Yeah, maybe 2020. And yep, that's it. Next is this one. This is from 2015 when I was 16 years old. Must have been watching Haikyuu at this point. It's pretty cool. Ooh, and of course, Love Live. This is when I was first getting into it. Oh, this braid looks really nice. This is so cute. I love this one. Okay. Of course, I wanted to create my own idol OCs. Aw, these are cute. These would be cute like stickers and stuff. I think that's what I was trying to do. I wanted to make my own Haikyuu-esque sports anime, but girl version. You're gonna see this girl come back a few times. She has like a scythe. Can't really see it very well in this one. Basketball girl. I was also watching Kuroko no Basket probably at this time. So yes, I was thinking about sports a lot. Not that I played any sports, but you know. This is from Kagero Days. I really like how this drawing turned out. I remember being really happy with it, and it still looks pretty good to me. How to pose, same girl. You can see my art style kind of changing at this point. These are some live drawings of my friends at school during like a celebration where we got to wear fancy clothes. Oh my god, if you were on Tumblr, on the Haikyuu side of Tumblr specifically during this time, you would know what this is. Kenma with like black and gold tattooed on his collarbones. This was everywhere on Tumblr at the time. Nozomi. This is a pretty nice drawing. I think this was me practicing using the dip pen when I first got it. Yeah, I haven't used a dip pen in years. I should try that again. Melanie Martinez, I was a big fan. Love the cute, creepy style that she has. I love this ghost cat. That's fun. Ooh, this is nice. This is some OCs of mine that again I only drew once. This is supposed to be read as Masuta. It's like Masta, but it's Masuta, you know? Yeah. This is a cool character that I never ended up drawing again. Rolling Girl, iconic. I think at this point I was no longer on DeviantArt because I never posted any of these on there, and I would have if this was like a year or two before. This was when I didn't post anywhere, actually. I was a very late adopter of Instagram. Ooh, this is Kuroko no Basket. Nice. So we're getting into 2016 now. Mayuri, oh my god, I love Steins Gate so much. Till now is probably my favorite anime of all time. Probably. This page is so cute. I still really like this. And it's my favorite character, Hanayo, and her different outfits, and her girlfriend. Ooh, look at this completely different art style here. That's cool. I remember just, you know, getting kind of bored of the anime style and wanted to try something different. And Tsukiyama. Basketball girl? No, volleyball girl. Oh my god. The oppai sweater. You have no idea how much I wanted one of these when I was like this age. I'm glad I never got one. Yeah, this is a completely different art style here, which I actually really like. It's more cartoony. It's more like shapely. I think it's really cute. Video games and chill. I really like this page too. I honestly really like this art style. Kind of want to go back to it, to be honest. I need a drink of water because I've been talking for a full hour. Okay, I have an hour left before sunset, so we're gonna have to speed this up. Ooh, this is Yandere-chan. Back when I still had hope that the game would come out at some point. And some fun with watercolors. This is cute. I like the line weight to this one. It's very thin and not what I would do today, but it looks really nice. Oh yeah, here she is. The girl with the scythe. I'm sure every artist that was drawing in their teens had one of these characters. Scythes are just cool, man. I don't know what to say. I really like the pose that she has. Very dynamic. You know, the neck is kind of like broken, but other than that, the line of action is very nice. Some more scythe girl. I think this is some vent art over here. I was really proud of this one. I remember bringing this to school and someone said that it looks like I printed it on here. I was living on that compliment for years. Another drawing of Kyoteru. This was like a concept for an idol OC as well. Again, never ended up doing anything with her. Oh my god, this guy. Saito Hajime. This is from an otome game. And it was one of the samurai themed ones. And this is my favorite character. Oh my god. I was messing around with charcoal. That's kind of scary. Let's just close that. We've got 2 books left. Let's do this. Ooh. This was definitely done with the dip pen. I love how dynamic the line art is. I remember drawing this when V4 Kyoteru was announced, and I was very excited because he was still my favorite Vocaloid, and I drew all 3 of his versions. Ooh, this is from a game. I don't quite remember what the game was, but I remember enjoying it. This is Kagami from Kuroko no Basket, and of course the girl version. This is fun. A little zombie girl. Imi wakanai. This is Maki from Love Life, and these are just some random people. Ooh, I like this page as well. I never ended up finishing it, but I think it still looks nice. Oh yeah, this is exam stress right here. This is me and all the demons inside me when I'm trying to answer exam questions. Oh, look at this. It's actually like a self-portrait type of thing. This is like the most accurate self-portrait that I've done up to this point. I'm pretty sure I had a shirt just like that, and I would put my hair up like that. This is before I got my braces, so I did have like a little gap between my teeth. This is a pretty accurate representation of myself at the time. Ooh, 707. I was obsessed with Mystic Messenger at this time, so it was like all I could think about. Specifically 7, because of course he's like the character everyone loves, and you know, for good reason, because he's freaking awesome. These are so cute. What the fuck? I forgot ever drawing this. I don't know if I drew it. Yeah, I think I drew this. Yeah, let's just take your attention away from that. This is the main character in Mystic Messenger. I was kind of designing my own main character for the game. Ooh. Let's have a wedding in a space station. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. But yes, this is fan art of MC and Seong, or 707. This is sad. Oh, look at his sad little face. Look at this pathetic man. This is the, what's the name of that K-drama? Goblin. Yeah, this is from Goblin. Somehow, this chibi, to me, looks like Gongyu. And it's just the doodle here. That's it for this one. This is the last book. Oh yeah, look at that. This is a pretty cool page. This is a cute little drawing here. Oh, in the final piece, I had both Seong and Seran, like, Seong was over here, Seran was over here. I think I finished it digitally. If I can find it, I'll put it on screen somewhere. It's a math problem. These are some pretty nice poses down here. This is Ivan, the OC that I had in the DeviantArt RP group. The revamped Ivan. That's pretty cool. Nozomi. Oh, this is probably when I graduated high school or something. Yeah, that would be the last year of school. So yeah, I probably was thinking about graduation around that time. Ew, gosh, it's horrific. Also, this one, I heard the phrase, he was giving me the hairy eyeball, and I drew that, literally, cursed, but I love it. I was thinking of like a shoujo type of story at this point, so I have like drawings of like couples and stuff. Jaehee from Mystic Messenger. Oh my god, look at this. I was such a weeb. Oh my god. This was from my final art exam. They wanted us to do like a sea creature themed spaceship, and I did a little anglerfish, and that's pretty cool. My ship is an anglerfish. Dear honey, dramatic lighting from candles really makes us feel fancy, doesn't it? I'm reminded of the good old days when we didn't exist yet. Ah yes, when the fire was the only source of light on dark nights. Careful not to light your hair on fire. Love, honey. P.S. Work on your cursive writing. XOXO. As you can probably tell, I did this during a blackout. What does one do in the dark? Without internet, without the blessing called a fan? One wonders the meaning of life, appreciate technology more, and reflect on oneself. That is what one does in the dark. Fucking bars! Let's go! Who knew I turned into a poet when the lights are off? I ended up using this character for a project in college, actually, a few years after this one drawing here. So that's really cool to see this first little concept of her. Verb. Some more doodles. Disembodied legs. Nice. I'm losing my voice from talking for like an hour and a half. I'm so not built to be a YouTuber. This is cool. Mystic Messenger boys and freaking crazy yandere lady. What's her name? I forgot her name. colored pencil sketches. Another guy with a scythe, love that. Oh my god, in my art fight video I said that I've never drawn a mermaid before, but apparently I have. She looks really nice. I like the scales. Oh, I was also into shiny. I'm still into shiny, but you know, I was like really into shiny during this time. Ooh, this is pretty cool. Her eyes are very uneven, but looks pretty nice. Why did I write Dr. Pepper? I have never had Dr. Pepper in my life. These are cute. Ooh, I like this. It's a very minimalistic doodle of Azula. Very nice. I was very inspired by watching Doodle Date, using markers without like sketching or anything. I tried to do that myself. Yeah, but it's a fun little exercise. Getting good use of my markers here. 3 marker challenge. It's pretty nice. Don't love this one as much. Oh, this one's pretty cute. I like this drawing right here. Aw, look at these little guys. Who are they? I don't know who they are, but they're very cute. That's all I have for sketchbooks. I have a little bit more, which are loose leaf paper. This is Ivan in winter clothes. Oh, the paper here looks gross. On camera it looks even grosser, but it used to be like a really nice pink wrapping paper thing, but it did not age well. This is cute little drawings. And more yandere-chan. Then all of these are like storyboards for like a fan music video that I wanted to make of MC and 707, but I never ended up doing it. I think the drawings are still pretty cute though. Look at how cute they are. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright. Those were some of my old sketchbooks from high school. Thank you for going down memory lane with me, and it's getting really dark, so I should go now and turn on the lights. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe, and I'll go edit this video now, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye!